cold blood and no one being held accountable for it under this so-called stand your ground law. Now, let me read a little bit of this law to you, then I'm going to sit down very quickly, but the law in essence says that if it is necessary, you may kill someone or shoot someone to prevent death, serious bodily harm, or forcible felony. And we know that our dear son was not there to commit any serious bodily harm. We heard what he was doing on the radio. He was on the 911. He was trying to escape serious bodily harm. And the law is pretty vague. And as a judge, I can tell you, when there's a vague law, it's unenforceable. What do I say by vague? Well, that means you can't understand quite what it means. Because, for example, if they're following you around in the clothing store and you feel threatened, are you allowed to pull out your gun and shoot that clerk that's following you around? Better yet, if you are in your car and you have one of these crazy drivers duck in front of you, nearly run you into a tree, and you get angry and you curse them through the window, and they jump out of their car to curse you, are you allowed? I just want to know the law. Are you allowed to pull out your gun and shoot them dead because of an auto argument? So I say, and let me just leave with this, Reverend. I read today in the USA Today about this law, because when it's confusing, you go to what is called the legislative intent. You do the research and see, what did the legislature mean? Well, we didn't have to do any research. The sponsor of this law in the USA Today, the state senator, said today that the law has been effective because the murder rate has went up when it comes to self-defense. He said the law is effective because the murder rate went up. Read it for yourselves. Don't take my word. So as I leave, I want us to know, and Sister Sabrina and Brother Tracy, I want you all to know that Trayvon did not die in vain. I know it may not have been your wish, but God uses us as He wants to. And in this case, I truly believe that God used this to wake up our black youth and to fight back. He wants our black youth to fight back against racial profiling. He wants our black youth to fight back against injustice. He wants you to fight back by going to the polls this November and voting for Tracy, and God bless our dear sister Sabrina. Thank you. Judge Mathis, it ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right. All right, now come on. Me, you ain't got up here yet. Also, Eloise Stevens. Mimi, come on, Mimi. All right. I'm glad you found it. Eloise Stevens meet Ernest Brown by the tennis court. Eloise Stevens meet Ernest Brown by the tennis court. All right, come on, we gonna have a few more speakers. Stay with me. How many men in the audience? Shh. audience. When we dismiss, I want all the men to walk the sisters out of here. I don't want one incident. When we take the family out, we want the brothers to walk. You see these helicopters? They want to say you didn't know how to assemble and lead. That's what they were afraid of. So every man in here gonna help us do security tonight, and we gonna escort our sisters. Somebody say something stupid, say, brother, this is for Trayvon tonight. Be cool. I want them helicopters, you know the helicopters want to zoom in on you. And you're gonna be calling me tomorrow saying they violated my rights. I want us to show the world how orderly we are. Let us hear from the Black Eagle, Sirius Radio, Joe Madison. In America, we are culturally conditioned to believe that white is superior, black is inferior. And the manifestation of that cultural conditioning is that black people are undervalued, underestimated, and marginalized. But not tonight. We will not allow Trayvon to be undervalued, underestimated, or marginalized. It was the 911 tape, and I'll be very brief. We all heard it, and I had a listener. Now listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. Who listened to that 911 tape, Judge, so carefully that they heard the assailant say something that very well may be the linchpin to the federal government's case. It was very profound. It was profanity. He used a very bad word that I can't use here. But then he had the audacity to use the word coon. You heard it. I heard it. ABC heard it. CNN heard it. The world heard it. The federal government has heard it. This makes it a hate crime. This was a hate crime. And so therefore, we've come here, and I'll close, to protect every single young man. And let me say something to these Republican candidates, if I might. Don't you ever again say that there aren't any role models in America. Look at you around. These are black men who are role models. Never again say that we don't have families that are marriageable. This is a family. And then finally, I've come by to say that we honestly have come to protect a very important citizen of the state of Florida. A little black fella that wears white shoes and got big ears. Hell, if he had been wearing a hoodie, he would have got shot. Mickey Mouse would have been shot. And I'm saying to you today, he would have shot Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse, black, got big ears, looks suspicious. Just damn glad he didn't have a hoodie on. God bless all of you. Sirius Radio. Paramedics is looking for where to go. Where do they need to go? Over there. Raise your hand. Right over there. Right over there. All right. Sirius Radio, Brother Mark Thompson. When I say I am, you say Trayvon Martin. I am. 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 Trayvon Martin. Sisters and brothers, we are here today, and first of all, we should
commend the Reverend Al Sharpton. We know that this is a difficult time for him. But as his mother makes her transition to the ranks of the eternal ancestry, we know that she would want him here. And he is here standing on her shoulders, as do we. Let's lift her up and let's lift him up in prayer. Also, not only are we Trayvon Martin, but Trayvon Martin is Emmett Till. Both were visiting relatives. Both were missing for 3 days. We have seen this before. This is racism perpetrated by violence. And where you have racism perpetrated by violence, one of the results of that is that African American adults in general are infantilized and black men are emasculated in a system of racism and white supremacy that murders our children. We aren't considered adults. We aren't considered parents. We aren't considered men. But we stand today to reclaim our adulthood, our parenthood, our manhood. What good is it to elect the first African American president if we can't protect our own children? Now let's not be fooled. This has happened before. We elected the first Congressional Black Caucus during Reconstruction after the Civil War. And what happened? Voter suppression and violence. Now we have the first African American in the executive branch, and what do we have? Voter suppression and violence. They've not forgotten their history. We can't afford to forget theirs. In our own. Let me just say that as we say we are Trayvon Martin, everybody should have learned a valuable lesson by now. That when you kill a lamb, we will do nothing less than honor his name forever. I am. I am. I am. I am. The fighting Congresswoman from Miami, Frederica Wilson.
Wonderful! Look at you!
going to bring on Brother Ben Jealous and others as I escort the family out. Are you going to be with us Monday? Are you going to the commission with us Monday? Are you brothers going to walk the sisters out? Are we going to leave orderly and peacefully? Brothers and sisters, we just want to tell you a few people who have committed to be with Trayvon's family on Monday. Y'all heard of an NFL football player named Ray Lewis? Ray said he got 3 black boys who live in Sanford, Florida, and he would not miss it for the world to stand up for his children because they too are Trayvon Martin. Y'all heard of an NBA player named Patrick Ewing? Y'all heard of another civil rights icon named Jesse Jackson? Y'all, we are coming because it's not over yet until we get an arrest. We got the president of the Black Law Enforcement Officers of America. We got the National Bar Association president, the National Black Morticians Association. We got a lot of people going to that city commission, Michael Baker, to say it ain't over until we get an arrest. But you tell us it might sound good, but it ain't over until we get an arrest. The black lawyers will be having a forum at 12 o'clock on Monday to talk about this stand your ground law. The city of Sanford, the people who are going to be here after you leave, they need you to keep on it because we got to get justice. So when we go, Michael Bangston, they won't do this to another black child. Now, as I get ready to hand the microphone to the bad boy, I want y'all to know his commitment to the cause. Man, Michael Bangston, God got a special place in heaven for you, for looking at the least of you. He won't let it go, really. Michael Bangston talked about Trayvon Martin every day. I think we got over 1 million signatures. I think Michael Bangston get credit for at least 250,000 of them. Y'all give it up for Michael Bangston, the bad boy.
I want you all to think about our history for a second. You know, many times when you have trouble, you have people saying bad things about the NAACP. And who's the first folks you call when something go wrong? Reverend Sherman and NAACP. I respect this man, his heart is in it. Please listen to what he has to say. He's been very helpful. He was marching with us in Gino, or should I say we marched together. Please put your hands together for Mr. Ben Jealous, President of NAACP.
God's good.
Yeah, well, really?
And all the time.
Oh, okay.
Brothers and sisters, I want you to look around this crowd tonight. Look at all these beautiful faces. Feel the love that is here tonight. You heard the family. They said that he is their son and he is our son. He is their son and he is our son. We are here tonight to fight for all our children. Say that with me. Say, we are here tonight to fight for all of our children. We are here tonight to fight for all of our children. I want you to look around tonight and realize this isn't an all-black crowd. This is an all-human crowd. This isn't an issue about black and white. This is an issue about right and wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I've been here in Sanford for several days, but the NAACP has been here in Sanford for several decades. And there's a man in this town named Turner Clayton. Turner Clayton has spent his life doing two things. working inside law enforcement to make it better, and volunteers for the NAACP working outside law enforcement to make it better. And I want to ask everybody here tonight to remember that name, because he will be here just like he's been here for 36 years, long after this crowd dissipates, making sure that we finish the job here. But tonight, there is one job for the police here in this town and in this state, and that is to lock up George Zimmerman. 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 All right, brothers and sisters, once again, I want you to look around this crowd. I want you to feel the love. I want you to recognize the diversity. People have come here from, I talked to a lady from New Jersey.